Hello, welcome to my YouTube video. It's my first one. This is my makeup routine that I do every day before I go to work. Right, so first off, I'm just priming my face with the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm just doing that all over my face before I apply my foundation. Foundation wise, I was using the number 7 Stay Perfect Super Light Foundation in Cool Vanilla. I like to use this one, it's a really nice coverage actually. Doesn't feel like you're wearing any. I'm just applying that with the Real Techniques flat foundation brush by Sam and Nick, which I love their brushes. They're so nice and so soft, so natural, really lovely. I'm just applying that evenly around my face. I don't have any specific way of how I apply it. I just apply it how I feel, really. It depends how it goes on during the day. Next, I'm applying my Match Perfection by Rimmel London concealer. Wears up to 13 hours. I'm just applying that underneath my eye in a triangle, just in between my eyebrows and my forehead, covering any blemishes that I have, spots and things. My skin's not great at the moment, and a little bit on my chin, anywhere I think I might get a bit shiny and a bit oily throughout the day. And then going ahead with a beauty blender, and I'm just blending that one all the way out, making sure that there's no specific marks. I'm then going ahead with my Rimmel London Clear Complexion Clarifying Powder. It doesn't have much colour, but it's a 021 and it's called Transparent. I don't like a powder that gives you a real cover, so I'm just using a face brush, just a wide bristled brush, to apply my powder. And I'm just mainly applying it in the T-bar, and then I just bang on the end of the brush, do any excess underneath my eyes and over my cheeks, just so it doesn't give too much of a clogs up the pores and a cloggy finish. I'm then going ahead with my Highlight Sculpt palette by Collections. I think it's the Natural Collection by Boots. I'm just taking the darker colour with my angled Real Techniques brush for contouring, and I'm just doing a slight bit of contour. I don't really contour my face, but just a little bit of shadow and highlight that I like to do. I'm just applying that below the cheekbone. I will blend it out later, it looks atrocious now. Just applying that just on the sculpt of my nose and just around the rim of my forehead. And then taking a slightly smaller bristled brush, it's just a blusher brush and a foundation brush on the other end, and I'm just taking the highlight colour. I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes and just around the top of my eyebrows, just to basically highlight the contour that I've just done. Blending that out again with my flathead foundation brush, just so it's not quite so harsh, make it a little bit softer. I'm then taking my Wonder Bronze, which is Supernatural Sunkissed Shimmer Brick. I quite like to use it as like a blusher at the moment. It gives quite a nice colour. It's called Blush Brick and it's under Sundays, and that's by Soap and Glory. Just applying that on my blusher line, just on my cheekbone and just above my eyebrows again, just to give a little bit more of a colour. I don't know what brush that was. It was a wide bristled brush just by Salon Services, and it's a 399 brush. Now for the eyebrows. Again, I'm using Soap and Glory, and it's the Archery Brow, and it's in Hot Chocolate colour. Probably not quite my hair colour, but people don't generally realise that I actually draw my eyebrows, so it's obviously pretty good. Sorry if I'm rambling a bit on this video, it's my first one, and I thought I'd do a makeup routine this morning whilst I'm off work, but see whether you like it or not. and I'll do more. Excuse the looking at the hair all the time. My mirror was a bit low. Now my eyebrows don't match in this bit, so apologies for that, but I do tend to kind of neaten them up. And when all my makeup's done, they don't look quite so bad, but they did look a little bit horrendous when I first did them. So ignore that, I'm normally pretty good with eyebrows. Well. I'm then just taking a really tiny, just the Real Techniques eyebrow brush again, and I'm just blending out what I've just drawn, just to give a little bit of shape and definition. I then go ahead with my concealer again, my Match Perfection, and I'm just going to define them a little bit more, just draw them in, and just take my concealer brush. Just like to define the shape a little bit more, and then clean up any mistakes that I've made, clearly, because they were different shapes, different sizes. Still very different sizes, but we'll just go with it anyway. I can tidy them up once I'm done. It's just a brief idea of how I do my face every day. My everyday routine. Now I'm just blending out and putting some powder on. I just like to lighten up just between, just in the middle of my nose. I like to just lighten up those bits so it doesn't look quite so drawn on and quite so defined. Now I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and firstly I like to apply an eye primer, which I use I think it might be NYX again. Oh no, it's called Blush Professional Pro Finish Shadow Primer. I just like to place that just over the eyelid before applying my eyeshadow. I feel like it helps it stay and makes it more pigmented when I put it on my eyeshadow. There, I've just got a little blender brush again by Real Techniques. I'm just blending out the highlight of my Bourjois Brow Beauty Touch Crayon Illuminator Regard Eye Illuminating Pencil. I just like to define the shape of the eyebrow. Throughout this whole video I was watching Orange is the New Black as well, just catching up on seasons before the new season comes ahead. Right, now I'm using my Revolution Makeup eyeshadow by Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows. Now I don't know the name of all the different colour of the eyeshadow. I threw the box away, but I can find those out if you're that worried, but you're probably not worried. I just like to blend a few colours together. I like the goldy tones because it's quite autumnal. Obviously now we're getting into summer, I need to find some more lighter colours. I use the golds, the greys, whites, and also I like a bit of the burgundy red that I like to put in the corner, but you'll see me do that in a second. I just basically apply that lighter on the inner corner to the darker on the outer corner, and then I just take an angled blending brush and I just blend it all out so it's not quite so harsh. I do like to apply a little bit under, just underneath my bottom there, just to give my eyes a little bit more of a definition, and I feel like the dark gold tones work really, really well with blue eyes. Again, I just go out and blend that out. for the eyeliner. For my eyeliner I use the Bourjois Paris, just an ultra black eyeliner. I find this is the easiest one that I can kind of get on with really. I'm not very good with pens and things, it's just a really slight little brush. Just go to line the lash and then into cat's eye just with a flick. I don't always do this, sometimes I like to just leave my eyeshadow and then just apply my mascara, but I thought I'd do the eyeliner for today. I've been trying not to wear it so much, but I thought I'd put it on. Mascara wise I use Maybelline Sensational Lash, Benefit They're Real and the Benefit Roller Lash as well. I just like to apply those and then just dust everything off with a big face brush, and that's my makeup routine. Join me again next time when I do a hair routine. Hopefully if you like this one. Thanks very much. Bye.